The good old Nate specialty showing up here. Gosh, every Wednesday you play with your piles. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. Okay. Three murder. Okay, so let's start. We'll start over here. So land base, whatever. Bunch of green and black lands. Two castles. There's no reason to play a green one, so I'm on board. Four push, four seas, three scoos, four abrupt, four grim flare. Your favorite card. Two Lilianas, which I still just fucking hate Lilianas. Murderous Riders, Tireless Trackers, Courser, Vraska, Four Questing Beasts, and a Tassiger. Okay. So I have a subtle thought on this, and I'm gonna put my thought together real quick. So what if we actually played traverses in this list as well? Standard reprint incoming. Honestly, like going from standard probably would not break anything. Like all the well, all right. We're gonna ask you, what do you think about playing traverse in the list? We made room for four traverses and got to play some one ofs like Ishkana and maybe a single Emrakul or something like that. You got any thoughts about that? Probably have to cut the Tassiger if we're gonna do that. Is the only major problem. So first, yeah, make the traverse happen. We're gonna get Ishkana. Add one. Add a single Emrakul because we can. Is there any other card worth including? Walking Ballistas? Ballista. We get to include a walking ballista. So we added in 7 cards. Pull this. We got to cut 6 more cards. Cut a Scavenging Ooze. Liliana, I'm okay with. I might cut some number of the Fatal Pushes just because they're fucking hard to play. You can actually relegate an extra ooze to the sideboard. We're playing 4 traverses, so Scavenging Oozes should be easier to find. Relegate a Tracker to the board. I don't want to cut a Rider unless we have to. I'm okay relegating a Questing Beast out. We can cut a land too, actually. We can cut a couple lands. Got 2 lands, we get to come back into playing. Yeah, I'm not cutting Riders. If anything, I want to play more Riders, but do we have Phyrexian Revoker in this format? I think so, right? Yeah. Illegal. We'll play a Revoker in the sideboard. I think I'm gonna add a second Vraska. I like the Vraskas, and we're gonna use a single Assassin's Trophy over a single Abrupt Decay. That gives us our 60, which I think I like. I don't know. Is there a reason to play a second Forest over a third Swamp? I don't think so. I think this is fine the way it is. Mana costs change anything. I'm not gonna mess with the main deck any more than that. Sideboard. Double Colitis. I added 2 colorless cards and I cut green cards, so calm down, okay? None of the green cards I added are double green. And I cut the exact same amount of swamps. I cut one forest and one swamp. Because these can effectively find the basics. So the only thing this would be a problem with is our one basic is the forest. The traverse doesn't find a second forest, but I don't think we want to get a second forest in that situation anyways. Courser is really the only reason. Courser and Questing Beast, but give me some guidance then, Nate. What do you want? What do you want me to do? What should I do for you? I don't think we need to play 4 of these. 3 of these is fine. 2 of these is fine. Pitting Needle is good. 4 Duressus is good. This fucks up the Okos. I don't know that we need multiple Kalitas. 1 Duress. Play the Revoker over the Needle because we can traverse for it and get it back for Liliana. I should be good for Pizza Joint tomorrow. Is this pile acceptable to you? Would you win Wednesday night mod at Pioneer with this? I think you could figure it out. What was the green hate card? Was the Veil, right? This is good. Only due to breakers. Because you should have drawn, obviously, right? Because there was only 3 rounds, and you knew about that, right? That's why you lost the breakers. That must be it. Oh shit! I didn't hit the ramp button. All right, cards incoming. Incoming cards. All right. I have not watched the Jack Ryan show, but it is on my list. But I have Modern selected. Clear format. I need to find the fucking basic lands. Sick. and single forest. What is the forest that you like, Nate? Which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Tell me which one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we at? Give me a number. Give me a basic land. I didn't make you happy with the basic land choice. You get 10 seconds to answer. 1. All right. It's the wrong choice, but I'm gonna let it go. All right, we're jumping in, hitting that button, closing this. Stream Decker should be updated. Play match. I gotta piss real quick, so give me 1 second. Oh, took too long. Rejoin queue. Loading opponent in. Okay. Okay, I think we keep this. Look at that, someone using commands. I like it. Fuck, why is it always these fucking decks? Probably gonna get a swamp. We're gonna use some liberal use of abrupt decays here. I'm kind of okay with this. 2 Eidolon of the Great Rebels. Alright, so one of those is gonna go away. Just gonna get rid of this now. Where's my fucking... Moto is lagging up right now, which is fucking annoying. Alright, so step 1. Reverse. Get a forest. Play a forest. Play a Grimflare. Come on. So I'm playing the Grimflare because they either play an Eidolon or deal with the Grimflare. They can't do both. So if they deal with the Grimflare, well, I mean, I say they can't do both. And they have a Wizard's Lightning in their hand that they're going to spend. So I think this is still fine. We do need to make sure that we hit a land drop. Liliana uptick, however, is good. So both those Eidolons are gone. Kill this thing. Hard cast led up the stage. That makes it feel pretty good. Swiss Spear, sure. Shrink this. Jesus fuck. I hate this client sometimes. I don't understand why it's lagging up. I've got 32 gigs of memory and somehow it's still eating up 75% of my memory. Like, this game should not be able to do that. Alright, so the plan is they kill the Liliana or kill the questing beast, right? I think I'm okay if they spend... If they Wizard's Lightning the questing beast, Liliana lives. We get to do Ishkana and then other gravy next turn. So, alright, cool. That felt great. Not Noxious Grasp. Probably Duresses. No, we might not want the Duresses, actually. Let's start with Coitus Scavenging Ooze. Questing Beast has a lot of text. It can be quite a dumb card. So I think we're cutting the Emrakul. I think we're going to cut the Walking Ballista. I think we can trade Thoughtseize for Duresses. Is there any other card I would like to have? Murderous Riders are still pretty good just by making a 2/3 lifelink creature. This deck is actually probably really well lined up against some of the mono red decks. Walking Ballista seems really bad. I don't think I want Walking Ballista. I think we keep this. I need to restart my client after this, so make sure I fucking do that, because this is going to drive me fucking bonkers if this keeps going on. Not that. Will help. Holy shit, this is so laggy. Holy hand, Batman. So, Chain to the Rocks, I can interact with. Boros Charm, I cannot. So, we're effectively at 3 health if we leave them with all these Boros Charms in the hand. So, I'm going to take one of them. Take Fable Passage. Oh, here comes Eidolon. I think I'm pretty okay with this. Their hand is Chain the Rock, Boros Charm, Boros Charm. Please be an online card. Okay, that's not an online card that I want. Fuck. I don't think I can cast this Thoughtseize. I'm gonna block. I'm not gonna make this 4-4 very easily, and we get to play Ishkanah next turn. And Ishkanah will have Delirium now since we put the dude in the yard. Wait, so you're saying 2 is less than 4 for Thoughtseize, but they have an Eidolon in play. So the 2 is actually 4 if I play the Thoughtseize. It's a straight up wash. I don't know why. Do I have a stop on there? Still have a stop on the draw step. Yep. Oh, okay. That'll work. Not a lot we can do there. Submit and keep trucking. This is a mulligan. This is probably a keep. I think I might open with Traverse here. I'm gonna put Vraska on the bottom. So I want to make sure I can Abrupt Decay, and I don't want to miss land drops. I don't have... If I had 2 1-drops, I would 1-drop here and then do that later. But I do Swamp for now. No, I'm restarting my client between the match. I'm not going to do it in the middle of the game. Middle of the game is not going to do me any good. I'm going to waste clock. Not that I need the clock for this match, but still. Might not restart, yeah. I don't know how I ended my main step. I hit escape a bunch of times. I don't understand what the fuck's going on. What am I doing? So if I abrupt decay now and I don't draw a land, my next turn is going to be traverse plus duress, which could be bad. So I think I duress and traverse this turn. Yeah. Okay. Holy fuck, this is bad. Take the light up the stage. A forest. We're gonna pass. We play the Murderous Rider outright. Their next turn is going to be Chain to the Rocks or Ferocidon. They can't do both. Casting the Ferocidon, which I think is good for us. We're running out of basics here. I think we just jam the Queen. We have all the lines. I think I'm just going to use all my mana, essentially. They have a Chain to the Rocks. So their hand is Chain to the Rocks, 2 lands, and an unknown. We're probably going to lose the Murderous Rider next turn to a Chain to the Rocks anyway, so I'm going to attack for 2. There's no way to protect the Vraska with that. If we draw a land, we get to Abrupt Decay, the Chain to the Rocks, put the Rider back into play, and then we can do whatever we want with this Rider. So I think we have good lines here. This is pretty good. Oh shit. They haven't even played the Battlefield Forge yet. Their hand is just Battlefield Forge, Forge, Chain to the Rocks. That's interesting. I'm just gonna attack. Ooh, they're just flooded with lands. So their hand is still both Battlefield Forges and a Chain to the Rocks. Sure, sure. Let's see what you hit with this. Yeah, that's fine. So we just get to end of turn. Abrupt Decay, the Chain to the Rocks, get back Scoos. We'll have double green available, make it into a 4/4. I'm just going to go to this game is looking very good for us. Chained. And they scooped. All right, let's restart this fucking client because this is ridiculous. Alright. Back in the league. Alright, so the aggro decks feel like mostly chumps against this deck. I do not know how to feel about this. I do not like this hand. Our opponent mulled to 6, so I'm going to mulligan as well. And I'm going to regretfully keep this. This is super slow, but if we draw a land on turn 1 or 2, this pays off pretty well. As long as the land is not another Woodland Cemetery or Fabled Passage. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to toss the Liliana. Alright, we're playing against Ramp. We're gonna get fucked. There's the Woodland Cemetery that I said we didn't need to draw, so we're gonna get boned on this as well. We do get to traverse for a Thoughtseize next turn. So yeah, we're gonna traverse for a swamp here. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. Double Ulamog. Well, I guess we take the hour. Lucky. So our opponent is Shrine Ulamog Sanctum Ulamog. So if they ever assemble the required amount of lands, we are bonered. It's not a good draw. Bin. Top, put on top. Play the passage. Now we can draw the Thoughtseize. We're starting to find a third Thoughtseize, which is ridiculous. I find that third Thoughtseize very quickly. They're casting an Ulamog next turn. I do not know how we beat the Ulamog. We know we're drawing one Thoughtseize. Do we have an answer to a second Ulamog? Don't think we do. Take a look at deck list again, just to make sure I'm not crazy. I guess theoretically we could find a way to cast an Emrakul and do it that way, but I don't see that being a thing. I don't see that being a board state we can navigate to here. Eh. 4, 5, 6, 7. So they've got 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we actually have multiple. These are 2 more Ulamogs. So we're actually staring down the face of 3 Ulamogs. Fucking gross. Not really sure what I'm looking for here. an okay one, maybe. Doesn't matter anyways. I am gonna concede. We're not beating anything that's going on in that hand. Okay. So Lost Legacy, artifact on land. I want Lost Legacies. Corrupt Decay seems fucking awful. Assassin's Trophy's not great. Fatal Push is terrible. We have 3 cards that are a hole here. Dresses. Aska seems pretty bad too. Yeah, the problem is when they cast Hour of Promise and they just get multiple copies of the same land. Like Assassin's Trophying doesn't make it so they're not going to have 7 lands for the Shrine of Forsaken Gods, which is really what the problem is. Revoker might be able to stop like Ujin or something if they're playing Ujins. And then I have no idea. I guess Tireless Tracker. Let's play first. Yo, what are these land hands? I'm gonna keep this just because there's the Lost Legacy. Getting to hit the Ulamogs or Our Promise, I think, is gonna be important. Definitely not an amazing turn. I don't have a 3rd land, which makes me pretty happy here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Land sorcery creature. I'm gonna grab the Grim Flare. That might let us do 2 things next turn. Our opponent's getting like severely stuffed here. Might get Spatial Contortioned again, but I got redundant threats this time. think I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play a 0-mana ballista. I think I want all of this. Sure. So I'm gonna take the Fusion. I'm gonna name World Breaker. Which maybe is a mistake, because they're gonna have to draw cards. Wait, did you? Somehow they did not draw a land, so I'm just gonna get back Questing Beast. Play the Questing Beast. Scoop. Okay. So that game doesn't count because nothing happened. I have a Singleton Scoos. I don't think I need 2 Scoozes. Duresses still seem fine. There's gonna be awful top decks, but I think for top decking we're dead anyways. I'm gonna make no changes. Oh, this hand is so bad. Do we take a risky keep on this one? Like if our top card is a forest, first 2 draws are a green source, we're off to the races. We never hit that forest, however, we just die. It's very close. I'm gonna throw it away. Seems better. I'm gonna keep this. I think we can. Give him a freebie. You can't give people freebies on game 3. I don't know how good Murder Shredder really is in all actuality, but we're Overgrown Tomb away. Done. Let's cast a Duress. Pilgrimage and some forests. It drew a good one. I'm not sure I am ready to Thoughtseize our opponent. Sure. Ashep Oasis. They can double Spatial Contortion next turn. Play Courser. Astrophy on top I think is good. Forest. I think I'm going to Ask Trophy first. If I Ask Trophy first, and I Thoughtseize them and take World Breaker out of their hand, they won't be able to sack the land that I'm Assassin's Trophying to get the World Breaker back. And this sets them back a whole turn. Breaker. We're not going to attack because it makes the Contortion live on the Courser. Next turn I might do it. Oh, they're a double. So we're still going to get at least a clue token out of this. Doesn't. Wait just a little bit longer. I really don't want them to be able to freely contortion both my creatures this turn because they have nothing else to do with their mana. This I'll sack. We'll get a forest. This is good. That's fucked up. You've got City's Blessing and an Arch of Araska, so that's good for you. I don't know why they let me Thoughtseize that. Swift End. Need them to whiff one turn, then we can double Lost Legacy them, take most of the rest of the threats out of their deck. that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be casting. Sure. The World Breaker's in your hand, so I'll name World Breaker. What else is in your deck so I can figure out the name of the next ones? There's 2 Ulamogs, 1, 2, 3, 4 Ujins, 2 Oblivion Sours. So... and his Radiant Fountain. I think we get rid of the Ujins. There's at least more Ujins than there are Ulamogs. Yeah, so... okay. Why does it not show me? So their hands should be Radiant Fountain and Arboreal Grazer right now. I'm not quite sure why that's not revealed. Actually, I wonder if we shouldn't have gotten Ujin. We should have gotten Ulamog. If we got Ulamog, we could have traversed for Phyrexian Revoker and then named Ujin. His shit needs Seagate Wreckage. His hand's actually got cards in it. He actually can't do it. So he has a card in hand, and I don't know what that card is. Let's take a look. Did he not? Okay, he drew into the Radiant Fountain. So, now we know his hand. He chose not to put it into play. Might play Boggles. Good for you. Have fun playing Boggles. I think I'm gonna go get a land here. Go to Fable Passage, play Fable Passage. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still not Emrakul mana. We're getting close though, so I think I do want to draw the Emrakul. Big E on top. Yeah, we're not going to shuffle the Fable Passage quite yet because the Emrakul's on top. So we just need to not get fucking Ulamogged. As long as they don't find an Ulamog, I think we've locked this up pretty hard. They've literally got 2 threats left in their deck. They can unfortunately cast the threat if they draw it, though. Hour of Promise, sure. Do they have enough deserts to make zombies? They might. They exiled our 3rd Lost Legacy, so we can't just name Ulamog with the last Lost Legacy. We've already used 2 of them. Roll 3 or more deserts. Is there no trigger? Do they not have 3 or more deserts? I'm so confused. I don't know why this didn't work. Unless I'm missing... oh, they did get the 2 zombies. Never mind. Just kidding. Yeah, I wasn't registering his board state. I think I want to draw this. Don't necessarily want to shuffle that, but we're gonna. Fuck. What you doing, dog? Just gonna get these out of the way, start killing things. So next turn, even if I don't draw a land, I can Walking Blister for 0, and that'll let me cast the Emrakul. So that'll put us to 5 card types in the yard, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's exactly enough to Emrakul him. Them, whatever the fuck. They played the Radiant Fountain. They've got no cards in hand. I'm not gonna attack. No reason to just waste our value here. Yo. Okay. I'm okay with this right now. I don't know what they've got. I'm not terribly afraid of it. I don't think there's a way I can screw them on their lands. I can throw the Hashap Oases away. Right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I can sack all 3 of the Hashap Oases on his turn. Doesn't solve the problem, however. Yes. Alright, it's Emrakul time. Did I miscount? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I thought I had 8 lands last time. I must have only had 7, so I did miscount. Yeah, let's Walking Ballista for 0. Yeah, Ballista for 0 gets me there. I don't really know what I'm targeting here. Zombie, sure. No attacks. Hour of Promise. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Actually, I'll get the Boreal Grazer out of the way because that's the most annoying one. Combat, attacks. Doesn't really matter. I can only kill 3 things, so. Is there something I can do with these lands? I don't want to cast this because they'll make the zombies, so I think we just do this. Northern Desert that's stackable, right? Yes. I don't think it's better to cast and fail because if their next turn is casting the Hour of Promise, then they don't have an Ulamog, which is literally all I fucking care about. I'd rather just restrict the mana a little bit. A lot of mana. Their hand is just Arboreal Grazer, which awkwardly does have reach. They're choosing not to cast it? Okay. So let's go to combat. You can't name Arch. Arch is you can't. Yeah, it's non-land. You can only name non-lands with the Revoker. But what I can do is get back Walking Ballista. Blooming Marsh, sure. It's not quite lethal, but I think it makes it so that even if they play an Ulamog next turn, it is lethal. Because even if they play an Ulamog this turn, they hit 2 permanents. One of them has to be Ballista, or I just pay 4 mana on my turn and they die. And then any 2 creatures should still be able to get there. So they should be dead here no matter what, just by playing them Ballista. Alright, cool. They conceded. Sorry, I'm trying to make an example of something here. I don't hate this hand. I don't really want to cast a turn 1 Traverse, but it's probably going to happen. No, maybe we're going to save that Traverse because we need to find a... I don't know. Sorry. I want to make sure I have lands. I think I'm going to need to have hit the lands here. We have 2 blacks. We'll get a forest. GD, WP. You gotta use less words, more abbreviations there, Nate. If all they do is attack this turn, I'm so oh, damn it. Got driven to despair in the yard. It's pretty good. So we're gonna Creeping Shield and Narcomoeba this turn, and they get a Marsh. I don't think we've traversed yet for a creature. We've traversed for lands almost every single game. Got a Gurmag Angler, which they're going to play this turn. I think I'm just going to attack through this. If they block, I'm definitely just going to trophy. I've got trample, so they can do that. It's not like ideal, but we don't have another play to be making anyways. And don't need another land. We don't need that. So we don't need any of those things. Alright, so I'm just going to attack with the Questing Beast this turn. They've shown they want to block and kill the Flare, which I'm not ready for yet. And this will help us clock them. I think next turn we just play Courser and play lands. You can Courser land an Abrupt Decay next turn for what that's worth, which I'm not sure is anything. What is this icon? They have a treasure chest next to their avatar. Yo. The scrap heap scrounger in the yard too, so we can't really just kill these. Maybe now we can. They still can't block the questing beast this next turn. They're gonna go to 5. They actually have some reasonable attacks. I'm gonna draw the Fatal Push because I'm actually gonna be able to use this removal spell to my advantage, I think. Fatal Push plus Abrupt Decay on the Amalgams lets the questing beast go nutty. Oh, that was my end step. They did all that. Okay, never mind. I'm like off beat here. Sure. I think we just block like this. They've all got menace, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Unless they pump it, we don't die here. And then they're gonna order blocks. We're gonna crack. Swamp. Gain a life. And kill the other amalgam. Then we're going to discard our hand. Yeah, we just F6 through this. Discard. So our Grimflare is a 4/4 now, so we actually have lethal on board. They've got to provide more than 1 toughness and blocking. No, they can provide a single blocker and it blocks the Courser. Top of the deck is Questing Beast, which is not ideal. Might have been good if we could have kept the Abrupt Decay, or the Fatal Push that was up there. But I don't feel super comfortable going to 1. If they just go like land, chill, we died. Yeah, that keeps them alive, unfortunately. Gross. So how do we do this? There's a way that we win if we stack exactly land and a Walking Ballista on top of the deck. Block. And we still take 4. So yeah, we have to attack. I think we have to attack with everything or my line doesn't work. Ugh, I can't draw any of these cards. That doesn't do it. 6. All right. So Scoos is in. Revoker is in. Kalidas is in. Verascas are unexciting. They're probably out. Assassin's Trophy is the next cut. The Abrupt Decays are not great. Fatal Pushes aren't great. We'll play some Lost Legacies and cut the Abrupt Decays. I'm okay with that. Deep. There has been a lot more graveyard stuff going on than I would have expected. I don't disagree with you. I can't stop the massive amount of citrus suppliers, but with the angler, at least get a threat out of the way. Blade, Lumar supplier. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't lead on Wayfinder there. Lost Legacy on top, I think, is good. Got Wayfinder. You gonna cast it? Alright, they hit a bunch of nonsense there. So I have no known cards anymore in their hand. Let's play the Cemetery. We could be. It's not impossible that we want to be playing Deathrite Shamans. I think I want to hit the Amalgams. Snapshot this real quick. So 2 Driven to Despairs, 2 Narcomoebas, a single push, second push there, 2 Haunted Deads, only 2 Scrap Heap Scroungers total. That's kind of interesting. And only, okay, they got 4 Creeping Chills. Okay, so Candy's Creeping Chill, Watery Grave. So we're probably... Yeah, no, I like the Deathrite Shaman. I'm not against it. I don't know where you cut main deck for it. I think Scoos is a better traverse target. Go after this. They've got no threats left in the deck outside of Haunted Dead and shit like that, so I'm not super afraid of what it is that they're doing. Let's castle. We're holding on by a sliver here. Yep. They discarded that creeping chill out of their hand, which I think is good for us. I am happy about that. Cast the back half too. It's problematic. Alright, so no blocking for me. Let's see if they go after Liliana or Courser. All after me. Okay. This turn. Back to Grimflare. And I don't want to draw that, so I'm actually going to traverse for a land here. That is a good top deck. They still could draw a Fatal Push. They got a bunch of cards in their hand. Draw that. Another Driven to Despair might kill us. Or close enough to it, at least. They draw a die here. Alright, I'm going to opt not to block a Stitcher Supplier. I don't want to give them extra shots at hitting Creeping Chills. So they have to hard cast a Creeping Chill if they want to kill us this turn. It has to be in their hand. If they got it, they got it. We're going to die to it no matter what. I don't see 4 mana being tapped, so I don't think we're dead. Still 2 Creeping Chills left in the deck. Driven to Despair. Sure, I'll 6 through this. This. Scavenging Ooze. Hopefully Scavenging Ooze should lock this up for us. What are they doing? Tap on a mana. Bring back Haunted Dead. Sure. Make Haunted Dead and Scrap Heap Scrounger. You got it. So we're not going to make any attacks because I need the blockers. I maybe could have attacked with Grimflare, but... I think we're still dead to Creeping Chill. I can go to 5. So if I go to 5, take 3, I go to 2. Yeah, so Creeping Chill is still going to kill us no matter what here. So if I block the Stitcher Supplier, they'll mill 3 more cards, and I'll save 1 point. I'll take 3, which negates what I get, and I'll stay at 2, and then Creeping Chill still hits me. So if I block this and kill it, it just makes Creeping Chill more likely to kill me. So let's block like this. Just gonna go after non-Haunted Dead cards. They'll be able to bring one of the Haunted Deads back, but I need to exile at least 2 things this turn. Okay, so this is where I just go after the Haunted Deads. Okay. So they fucked up. They could have activated the Scrap Heap Scrounger one more time and actually killed us this turn. But we are not going to die because there is no other dude in the yard. If they'd activated the Scrounger one more time on my first target for the Scoos, we'd be staying at 3 this turn and we'd be dying to combat damage. So instead we go to 1. And they had the 2 mana to do it. You can just hold priority and activate the Scrounger multiple times. We are barely alive. I don't remember seeing that other Scrounger in there. Did I miss that? Oh, I blocked it in combat. That's right. Oh, there's no forest in the deck. This is a good one. Just get rid of this now. The creatures they got left. They've got Angler, Wayfinder, and 2 Narcomoebas. I think that's fine. They shouldn't have too many more shenanigans. Still can't attack yet. I'm gonna eat creatures before the Scrap Heap Scroungers end up in the yard. Because I don't have to fight over a Scrounger. Might be a better way to do this, but I think I feel safe just going. What are you spending mana for? You have a push. It's fine. I'll eat something else. The Cletus is good. The Cletus is very good. We can also get the Scoos back with the Liliana too, so like I don't even know if Emrakul on top. Yeah, why not? Somehow we still don't have another creature in the yard. I could have killed the Stitcher, but I'm also okay with this. Because there's no board state they have that actually kills us now. Or no draw step that kills us now. We've got one creature left. No attacks. 7. We're nowhere near casting that fucking Emrakul. This is awkward. I want to board the Emrakul out actually post board here. Oh god. This game's got kind of grindy. Do I want the duresses? I think so. Play that over Emrakul. Doesn't seem that great. I'm gonna mulligan this because it doesn't do anything. I'll keep this because it seems a little better. Let's get rid of Tomb. Done. The other hand with just like 5 spells, Grimflare, and a Traverse, like that's not gonna do anything. No 1-drop. I'm in. Yep, you get a Wayfinder. Haunted Dead is a good pickup. Got a Blooming Marsh in the hand. We've got a Blooming Marsh. Ugh, Narcomoeba and double Amalgams. That's fucking bad. And a Creeping Chill too? Fuck me. I think this is GG. We don't have a board wipe to deal with this, so I think unless we draw and exactly this. Alright, sure thing, boss. Alright, we're taking 7 next turn, which is a pretty big chunk. Yeah, that's a big... That was a good turn 3 on their part. Like, that's what the deck wants to do. That's how the deck's gonna win games. I'm gonna block this. I guess this tells me they've got a push. Oh, sweet Jesus. We might be a little bit lucky here. They're gonna activate the Haunted Dead, I presume, which poses some problems. They Haunted Dead and throw a... What's his nuts back in there? Scrap Heap Scrounger, yeah, that's problematic. I get back the Scrounger too. So that might just kill us. Yup. Alright, so we can go to 11, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Might be okay. that's fucky. Pretty sure we're dead here. Yeah, I didn't do that math out. That was bad. They have both their fatal pushes. They only play 2 fatal pushes in a single ultimate price, so that was bad as well. Alright, on the play. On the play with a mediocre hand. If I had a traverse, I'd keep, but I'm not going to keep this. It's too risky. Keep this. We're going to bottom a flare. Just curve out here. Get thoughts seized? Sure. Okay. So I've got to push for flare probably. Thoughtseize. Okay. You want Ballista or you want Vraska? They go land push and we're really sad. Yeah, fuck. So that's pretty awful for us. I'm gonna play a 1/1 Ballista. We draw a land next turn, we can make it into a 2/2. We get to attack with it first. Another push makes me a little bit sad. It's annoying. Okay, drawing the second tracker is good. Make sure we get the second clue. Turn. Yep, can't stop that. Let's draw a card first. Choices, choices, choices. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. I don't know what they're working with. Oh, okay. So they're on vampires. I don't see me beating queens, so let's get rid of that. Attack for 1. Just hard casting the thing. Okay. Play a 4/4 and we'll pass. Another push, dude. Fuck. This guy's had like a perfect setup for us. Cracked him for 4 now. Yep, I get to play the Knight of the Legion this turn too. Oh fuck. Yeah, that's right. Alright, just gonna this thing's a problem. It's gonna get fucking huge. Oh, Christ. Don't need that thing getting huge yet. I hate what Urborg does to tapping lands. Steam Beast is good. Alright, we're gonna block. I'm gonna Assassin's Trophy that if he activates it. Yeah. Questing Beast will be a good draw here because I get to attack for relatively free with it. That off the top is also good. Oh, no, no. Soren's problematic. I assume he's just gonna uptick, put a vampire, or -3 put a vampire into play. Yeah. Christ. A player lost 4 more. Jesus Christ. Alright, this. Attack him, attack there. I'm okay with that. You do that, you take 4 and Soren dies. This is very okay in my book. That way, okay. I think that's also fine. for the goofy blocks. All right, so dismiss all this. Don't know any of those anymore. They cannot decide how they want to block. Final answer? So they're still letting. That's interesting. Okay. That's gonna go champion. Is that what's happening? Six. What is 6 mana in this deck? Oh, it's another champion. Okay. They're trying to draw extra cards. Yeah. This is a great way to bury me. Well. Fuck, it makes them both bigger. Christ. Dude, this Courser is not drawing me enough cards. Game does not look good. Pretty sure we're boned here because I'm not even sure which reverse is gonna go get. Block. 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 They pay mana into this. I can push it. Whatever that's worth. Not sure how like useful tying up his mana the mana is for that, but yeah, that's a good one. God damn it. We still don't have enough lands to cast the Emrakul, so I am going to traverse for... I think Scavenging Ooze. Why are these shitty cards on top of my deck? No attacks. feel like I'm wasting clock here, but their clock is way lower. We've only used like 4 or 5 minutes. Ugh. I think we're just taking all of it. Yup, your dude's big, we get it. Okay. Alright, so we can actually cast Emrakul next turn. Not sure what that does for us. Because we'll help to attack, we can block with the Courser. The Courser dies and gives us an enchantment in the yard, which gives us 7 types, which makes the Emrakul castable. So, as long as we don't die this turn, which hopefully the Skoos can save us from doing, we get to play the Emrakul. Oh, don't have a push. Murderous Rider? No. 4/5. That's fucking risky. They're banking on the push this turn. Good at 8. I'd actually win this, which is ridiculous. I think they shouldn't attack this turn. I think if they attack, they'd like guarantee them their death. So Courser dying guarantees we can cast the Emrakul. They've got no more dudes in the yard, so we're gonna eat one of my guys. We'll eat a redundant tireless tracker. Alright. Here goes nothing. So I should be able to kill them with the Castle Locktwain, because they have 7 cards in hand, so all I gotta do is let them untap. Cool. They see the writing on the wall. Alright, Thought Seizes, you gone. Vampires in. Noxious Scraps don't do shit. This shit. What's bad? What don't we like? Liana's not amazing. Might still need her though. Vraska's slow. I shave 1 Traverse and Traverse and a Vraska. I just don't know that like the 1-for-1ing of Vraskas and Lilianas are gonna get us anywhere. The Revoker might be bad. No, because the Revoker can name like the Knight. That one drop that just gets fucking bigger. This hand kind of blows, but let's give it a whirl. I'm not gonna play the Revoker yet. Let's save this push too. We have to push with Cletus in play. It feels a lot better than otherwise. It's a lot of gifted Etherborns. Okay, fair enough. Let's 2 go to 6. Shit, which Sorin is it? Sorin Vampire Lord? No. Sorin Imperious Bloodlord? I don't even fucking know anymore. Yeah, it is the Bloodlord. Turn the Bloodlord off. And we're gonna pass. Fuck. That's a bitch. There goes Kalidas. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because I can just crack this and Fatal Push their Kalidas, unless they've got multiples. So I'm probably going to chump with the Revoker if they attack Vraska this turn. Well, it solves that problem. We need to draw a non-land permanent like real hard. Let's turn off this fucking land. We have one more fetchable. Play this now. I think that's all 4 Fable Passages. So I just want to make sure we don't have a dead Fable Passage in the hand. Oh, I'll take 2 here. God, fuck. This is a beating. Oh, thank God. All right. Got haste. I am not going to attack. Looks like I need to be able to block the Blood Baron. Find a Fatal Push, we just kind of get rolled here, but Murderous Rider also kind of bones us. Oh, this is so bad. Things are about to get huge too. We're gonna go to 34. It's a 10-10. So our choices for answering this thing are pretty much nothing right now. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's got flying. Never mind. I needed to attack with the Nissa. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're just gonna die here. I fucked up. This thing got fucking flying too? What is there anything I can get back? No, can't gain life. Or not enough life at least. Yeah. That'll be that. So what do we do? What do we change? Vraska still seem bad. The Nissa seems fine. Traverse might be necessary. I don't know how we're supposed to deal with that Viscopa. That thing seems nuts. Do we need to bring the Thought Seizes back in? Revoker for a Thoughtseize. Traverse for a Thoughtseize. So we'll play 2 Thoughtseizes and see if we can get somewhere with it. What about 1 Liliana and play a 3rd Thoughtseize? I don't know if that's right. We're getting fucking rolled by what this opponent's doing. There's like so many things we need to answer. It's ridiculous. I'll keep this. No. Oh, that's not black mana. We take the Sorin. If we don't draw land, then we're going to traverse for a land next turn. They have to keep the Noxious Grasp, but we have 2 questing beasts, so I'm okay if they grasp one of them. Let's go get a land. See what you're working with. Bunch of lands and a Champion of Dusk. Okay, so 3 swamps, champion. Get some card value going. There's a chance that we win this. Find me a land. It's not a land, but I'll take it. For the Champion of Dusk, it's pretty good. Four, 5. I'll play the Questing Beast. Offer the trade. Kind of hoping they play something small enough for push. Ugh, yeah. Okay. I think I want to make sure I hit a land, so I'm going to traverse first. Well, we're gonna lose Cletus because they've got the Swift Rider or the Cruelty. It's even worse. That's unfortunate. If I had successfully hit a land with the Courser that turn instead of the Tireless Tracker, would have been able to do both Push and Abrupt Decay. You have another removal spell? No, okay, you've got that. Alright, so there's a little bit of a clock going. They've got way more cards than we've got. And way more lands somehow, too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're at 9, too. I think I have to block. I have to block because, like, if they have a Sorin in their hand, the Sorin just does 3 damage. Yup. I guess I should save that in case I draw Fatal Push. Card type. The next turn we can cast Emrakul as long as they don't have the Thoughtseize. I'm going to leave the Courser back in case they do have Sorin, because Sorin plus Mutavault will kill us. Game's going to be close. Because it's entirely possible they could have Removal Spell, Sorin, and the Mutavault activation this turn. They know what our hand is, so... They should know what our hand is, at least. 3 mana is scary. All the 3 drops in their deck are frightening. Oh. It's kill me or Thoughtseize. Like, those are your 2 options. Yep. What are you doing with that? Okay. We'll be blocking. Always be blocking. Alright. Any target and you gain 3. 4, 5. Okay, hold on. They've got 3. Why does it gain 3 life? Alright, so we do this. We 1, 2, 3, 4 white. Oh wait, I could have killed them. They have the Godless Shrine. I could have killed them with the castles. I think I can still just empty their hand. I missed lethal. That was fucking stupid. I could have put them to 8 with the Godless Shrine. The first castle does 4, and the second castle does 5, and they would be dead. I can still do this. Sacrifice. Vampire. Choose a target. Blow that up. Black. Activate. Go to combat. Attack. Block. Okay. GG. Well, it's not GG yet. It is extremely close. They can sack this, do 3 to me, and they'll go to... No, now they can't. Now it's GG. There are no things that help you here. Oh god, that was a very stressful fucking match of Magic. I had like looked at their hand like 2 or 3 times trying to figure out if I could lethal them with the Castle Lockdwayne, and I like just missed playing the shock land and shocking them. It was a complete punt on my part there. These hands are so awkward. So many tap lands. I think this mana base needs some fixing. Needs some love. Might just need some more basics. Yeah, we can still cast a turn 2 Rim Flare, so combo-rific. Forest. What's reverse? Get a swamp. Play a swamp. Bolster one. I'm gonna wait for them to cast a creature. I'm not really sure what this is trying to do, but I assume that it's not good. Non-token creatures you control have. It's okay. This is gonna make the last hope in my hand mediocre. Not gonna be super great. What I am wondering though is how much removal they'll have in white. Hopefully not a lot. Okay. Find a fabled passage. We can just push it. Otherwise, we can murderous rider it and attack. Vanishing light. All right. Nope, 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 nope. Cast Swift End. Target. Thing. Ooh, okay. I don't actually think that we put any of these in the yard. No, we can put the Courser in the yard. That on top. We'll draw Vraska next turn. So if they go Banishing Light creature, we get to push the creature. We get to untap, kill the Banishing Light with the Vraska. Stasis Snare. Okay, I mean, I guess same principle applies. We're getting close to the point of actually being able to cast Emrakul. To kill this, that's 6 types. Emrakul will cost 7, so we're not far off. Don't have mo lands than you, bro, chacho. What you going after? Going there? Sure. Your Castle Lockwane's right. I gotta get some. Vanishing Light. So we don't know any more cards. I got 2 left in the hand. There's an Assassin's Trophy. I think I'm gonna traverse. It's a good price. I feel like I want lands. I'm gonna traverse for a land, yeah. Oh, this is hard. What if we just get a Grim Flare? Uptick. No sacrifice. Play a 4/4 Grim Flare. So we don't get to Assassin's Trophy this turn, but maybe we don't need to. Okay. What is this? This must be like a mono white Nykthos deck. It's gotta be. Alright, yeah, we need to get lands. We get a land. We get Fatal Passage. Oh, I should have played the tracker first. I don't think we want to draw a land exactly next turn. We'll draw the Vraska. Use this to blow this up. So that won't be a creature. gonna blow this up now. I don't think I want them spending 4 mana for a 4/4 over and over again for the rest of the game. That seems like that'd be a losing battle. That's a big old dude. Another one. I shrink this, goes to a 3/6, right? Okay. This is gonna be annoying as all hell. Bin. Bin. I guess we'll keep the passage on top. This chair is killing my ass. They've got white in the deck. So that makes me think they're playing D-Spheres or... there's no fetchables left in the deck. Oh, there's one. Okay. Doing with this. I think I gotta kill this. Yup. This turn structure gets like super awkward because that 4/4 is going to get in the way pretty hard. I think I just don't attack. Just awkward. Archangel of Tithes is what this is. So this makes... Always watching. So always watching is a vigilance. So as long as it's got vigilance, I have to pay to attack. And if it was tapped, I'd have to pay to block. Or no, as long as it's attacking, I've got to pay to block. So there's no flyers in the deck anyways. Yeah. Is gonna happen. Sack one of these, because they're not going to get me anywhere. Need to draw a push. No, we're not attacking. You're welcome. Need to draw some Abrupt Decays too. Abrupt Decays will help out. 2 Abrupt Decays gets me back in a reasonable place here. Fuck. It's a big fucking ballista. I'm gonna get shit on this game. For everything that we've done, they've somehow outground us, which is just ridiculous. 6, 7, 8. They can make this into an 8, 8. I'm just gonna double block. You just have another one. All right, cool. Good talk. Concede. All right, Noxious Grasp, 100%. Boker. Letus. All in. Now what do I cut? I actually don't know what to cut here. Fuck. Questing Beast? I feel like I want Questing Beast and don't want Questing Beast at the same time. I think Grim Flayers are going to go. Cut a Courser. I know you hate the Grim Flare. Okay, Noxious Grasp on top is good. I'm not sure I want to shuffle the Questing Beast away. I can wait. I don't think the removal is instant speed. I could have attacked there for 2, I guess. I wonder if they're playing any Wraths in this deck. Resolves. That. I think I'm going to shuffle. I think the extra card's going to be important. Plus, that's a reasonable top deck, so I'm cool with this. Sure, finish that. We'll play Liliana. I'd be really sad that we draw a land next turn, so I can be on top of the deck for free. 22 lands with 4 traverses. Sure. I have an Abrupt Decay in my hand, so this isn't a big deal. You hit Liliana and Courser. I'm gonna get both back. There's been a lot of games where we've had a lot of lands and not a lot of action. So, I don't know. Sure. You know, big old flying doofus. Stasis Snare in the hand, and they can cast it. So many fucking owls, Jesus Christ. Walking Ballista in the hand. They're like outgrinding us, and we've drawn a bunch of cards already this game. I think I'm gonna nuke the owl that's attacking. I'll let Liliana take 2. No blocks. Need more lands. Six. Guess I should have waited for this to be targeting something. It wasn't very smart on my part. Oh, they have the ballista now. 5 types, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. We're actually close to casting this Emrakul. I want to try to set that up. Beast. Let's get rid of the ballista. Somehow we got behind on clock a little bit here. Draw a card. Ballista for 3. Okay. They kill the Courser this turn. I actually get to cast the Emrakul possibly. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm missing Planeswalker. What the fuck am I missing? Sorcery? Missing Sorcery. Sorcery and Enchantment will let me cast Emrakul next turn. So, what am I doing here? I think I want to Assassin's Trophy the Ballista, but I'm not sure. Ooh, that is a dick move. Oh, fuck you. Well, there goes casting that Emrakul. Okay. What you gonna hit? You want the questing beast that I just showed you an extra copy of? Sure. All their cards draw them things. Why can't all of my cards draw me things? Always watching. Sure. Still an unknown card in their hand. Don't think I want to draw that Thoughtseize. Do think I want this to go away though. I don't think there's a swamp left in the deck, so this Fatal Pass is going to stay on crack for a while. Fuck. They whiff. Fucking problem. Why does everything got fucking vigilance? My things don't have vigilance. Let's shuffle this Thoughtseize away. There's no cards left in their hand, so. Shit, why are they taking so long on these fucking decisions? Yep, no hits, it's fine. I think I'd still rather Blooming Marsh than fucking Thoughtseize here. Fuck. The Scavenging Ooze is also a bad draw. We're gonna run over by this Walking Ballista like really fucking hard. Another. How many fucking Walking Ballistas do they have? Yeah, I'm taking 3. That's fucking good. Pretty sure we're just dead. But... So we're gonna do this. Nuke the Rest in Peace. Play a Scavenging Ooze. Assumedly, next turn I might be able to cast the Emrakul, which I don't know what that does for us, but... Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just kidding. We just dead this turn. Yeah, I've got 6 points in the ballistas, so we just die here. GG. That's unfortunate. That deck was fucking wild. Like, all these decks are just grinding harder than we are. So, I don't know. This deck felt good. I don't know that if it had been in its original form that you had set me, it would have made much of a difference in that last match. Emrakul was definitely good. I don't think Emrakul was a bad addition. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to beat those white decks. Like Gaze of Granite, like I don't understand what you're supposed to do against those white decks at all. That doesn't make any sense. It's just like too much shit going on. Maybe you're right that we need extra lands. I think there should be an extra couple basics in here. It's possible that one of the Woodland Cemeteries should become a basic. Mostly because like you have more turn ones that you want to be doing, so the Woodland Cemeteries don't help you with that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Blast Zone would be the thing that I would have come to first. In all those games that we played, Blast Zone would be the first like board wipe I came to. You could play like Casualties of War in the sideboard if you wanted to. I don't know. I don't know what you want. Not a lot of that stuff like seems like it's a good all around inclusion. So I'm afraid to like recommend anything. Like Languish would have been okay, but even Languish wouldn't have been good enough. Yeah, like Languish would have been good, but I don't know that it would have been good enough in some of those matches. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I almost feel like you need like an actual board wipe. Like you need to be playing like Crux of Fate or something like that. Like something to actually like legitimately wipe the board. And I don't know if 5 mana is too slow. I don't know if Casualties of War would have been good enough, even if we had played it. I don't know. The deck felt overall like crazy powerful though. Like this did feel very good. I like the traverses. I don't know if you thought they were good, but the traverses felt good to me. So yeah, the 5 mana dragon one is the Crux of Fate one. So let's if I could spell Crux of Fate. Destroy all dragons or destroy all non-dragons. So I don't know any world in which the dragon keyword is gonna fuck you. But I don't fucking know. I'm gonna log off though. Traverse. I don't know. The Traverse felt good here, man. Like we have a reason to be playing Delirium stuff. And I agree with you that Traverse sometimes is just garbage. But I don't know that Traverse ever was so bad in this deck that I didn't want it. Like even getting a land because we're playing the 2 trackers a lot of times was good enough. We have enough top end that we're trying to make land drops for that traversing for lands is fine. I don't know. I was a fan of it. You do you obviously, but But peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good night.